Have you ever looked around at your friends, neighbors, or even your own reflection and wondered, why do some people thrive well into their 80s, while others seem to fade much sooner? The truth is, aging doesn't look the same for everyone. Some slow down, give up on certain movements, and quietly accept their limits. But others? They keep doing things most 80-year-olds simply can't. They move with strength. They stay sharp. They live independently. And that's what we're diving into today. Because if you're someone who can still do even a few of the things I'm about to share, you're not just lucky. You're showing real signs of aging in reverse. Not in theory. Not in fantasy. But in your muscles, your balance, your coordination, things that science directly links to a longer, stronger life. You might be surprised how many people lose these abilities without even realizing it. It doesn't happen all at once. It's slow, until one day, standing up from a chair or lifting a bag of groceries feels harder than it used to be. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through 8 specific things that most 80-year-olds can't do anymore. And if you can still do even a few of them, you're not just surviving. You're defying the usual path of aging. Be sure to stick with me to the end, because the last one is often overlooked, yet it may be the strongest sign of all. If you're excited to learn how well you're really aging, comment 1 below. If not, comment 0, so I know how to improve next time. Ready? Let's begin. Number 1, stand up from a chair without using your hands. Let's start with something that seems simple, but speaks volumes. Can you stand up from a chair without using your hands to push off? It might not sound impressive, but this is actually one of the clearest signs your body is aging well. Why? Because this single move taps into multiple systems at once. Leg strength, core stability, balance, and coordination. And most importantly, it's a sign of independence. For many older adults, standing up from a chair is one of the first areas where strength quietly slips away. First, it's a small push off the armrest. Later, it takes full effort just to rise. But if you can still stand smoothly without using your hands, you're holding on to something rare. Functional power, the kind that helps you stay mobile, safe, and self-reliant. Take Margaret, an 82-year-old from Chicago. She felt fine, until she realized she was always leaning on the table to stand. Didn't seem like much. Then one morning, she fell trying to get out of bed. That was her wake-up call. She started doing simple leg exercises, seated lifts, slow squats, just 10 minutes a day. Within weeks, Margaret was back to standing strong on her own. And she smiled every time she did. So next time you get up from a chair, don't just do it, notice how you do it. It might be telling you more than you think. Pay attention. Are your hands doing the work, or are your legs still in charge? Want to test it right now? Sit in a chair, cross your arms over your chest, and stand up without using your hands. If you can do it smoothly, comment 1 below. That's a rare ability after 80, and it's worth protecting. If you struggled, don't worry. Start practicing by standing up 5 times every morning without using your hands. Even if you begin with just 1 rep and build up, do it today. 2. Walk briskly without getting winded. Let's keep going with the second ability. Can you walk briskly without getting winded? The speed you walk at might reveal more about your future than any blood test. Did that surprise you? It's a powerful sign you're aging in reverse. And if you're over 80 and can still do this, you're truly special. Research shows that older adults who maintain a brisk walking pace tend to live longer and stay healthier while they're at it. Walking fast isn't just about speed. It shows your heart health, lung capacity, balance, and energy levels are still strong. It means your heart is pumping well, your muscles are working efficiently, and your body isn't running on empty. Think about your own walks. Can you move with purpose? Could you catch a bus if you had to, or do you find yourself slowing down, pausing, or even avoiding longer walks altogether? Take Thomas, a 79-year-old from Seattle. He'd always been active, but lately his pace had slowed. He thought, I'm just being cautious. Then one day, he couldn't make it around the block without stopping to catch his breath. That's when he knew something had changed. He started small, walking to the mailbox a bit faster each day, then around the corner, then 2 blocks. Within a month, his pace had improved, and so had his confidence. Walking speed isn't just about getting around. It's about resilience, the kind that keeps your whole system alive. Want to test it right now? Try walking 10 to 20 feet quickly, like you're in a hurry, without feeling out of breath or unsteady. If you think walking briskly can keep your heart and lungs strong, try picking up your pace today. What do you think of this tip? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell for more great tips. Let's keep living healthier together. 3. Balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds. Here's the third ability. Can you balance on one foot for at least 10 seconds without holding on to anything? It might sound like a kid's game, but are you shocked to know this is a serious marker of how well your body and brain are aging? If you're over 80 and can still do this, you're in the reverse aging club. Balancing isn't just about not falling. It's a mix of your muscles, inner ear, vision, and brain all working together in harmony. When any of those systems start to slip, balance is often the first thing to go. That's why folks who can still balance well into their 70s and 80s tend to live longer, stay more independent, and bounce back faster when challenges come. Let me tell you about Caroline, an 81-year-old from Boston. One day, while brushing her teeth, she realized she was leaning hard on the sink. She couldn't balance on one foot without grabbing something. That quiet moment scared her more than any doctor's visit. So, she made a change. Every morning, she practiced balancing on one foot while brushing, holding the wall at first. Within a few weeks, she didn't need support anymore. Her confidence grew, and most importantly, she stopped fearing every step. Good balance helps prevent falls, the number one cause of serious injury in older adults. But it also shows your nervous system and reflexes are still sharp. Want to try it right now? Stand near a countertop for safety. Lift one foot a few inches off the floor and see if you can hold it steady for 10 seconds without wobbling. If you can, comment 3 below. That's an amazing sign you're doing better than most your age. If it's tough, don't worry. Practice balancing on one foot for 5 seconds, 3 times per leg each day, and work your way up to 10, then 15 seconds. Start today. 4. Get down on the floor and back up without help. Moving on to the fourth ability. Can you get down on the floor and stand back up without needing help? It might sound like something only young people or athletes can do, but did you know this ability is one of the clearest signs of overall body health? If you're over 80 and can still do this, you're part of a very small group. You're aging in reverse. This move involves your legs, core, arms, balance, flexibility, and coordination. It shows all your systems are still working together beautifully. It's not just about strength, it's about how well everything coordinates. But for many older adults, they start avoiding the floor altogether. Not because they don't want to, but because they're afraid they won't be able to get back up. And that fear, over time, turns into a limitation. They sit more, move less, and lose confidence. Let me tell you about George, an 83-year-old from Dallas. One afternoon, his granddaughter wanted to play a board game on the carpet. George hesitated, not because he didn't want to, but because he wasn't sure he could get back up. That moment hit him hard. He didn't want to miss out on fun with his grandkid. So, he started practicing. Each day, he did slow squats and practiced kneeling and standing up near his bed. Just a few weeks later, he wasn't just able to get down and up, he did it with pride. If you've been avoiding the floor, ask yourself, is it because your body can't, or because you've stopped trying? Want to test it right now? Try getting down on the floor and standing back up without help. If you can, comment 4 below. That's a powerful sign your body hasn't forgotten how to move, and you're aging in reverse. If it's hard, don't worry. Start with gentle squats and practice kneeling and standing up near your bed 5 times a day, building up slowly. Do it today. 5. Carry a full grocery bag without struggling. Let's talk about the fifth ability. Can you carry a full grocery bag without struggling? Carrying a bag might seem like a small thing, until the day it starts feeling tough. Are you surprised to learn that this ability is one of the clearest signs your muscles, joints, grip, and balance are still working well together? If you're over 80 and can still do this, you're not just strong, you're aging in reverse. As we age, muscle mass declines, especially in the arms, back, and shoulders. But if you can still pick up a grocery bag without leaning awkwardly, grimacing, or needing help, you're not just healthy, you're functional. And that's a big deal. Let me tell you about Charles, an 80-year-old from San Francisco. For years, he prided himself on carrying all his groceries in one trip, just like he did in his 40s. But then he noticed the bags felt heavier. One day, he had to stop halfway up the stairs to rest. That moment shook him. Instead of giving up, he started training. He practiced squeezing a tennis ball for grip, lifting light dumbbells, and even doing wall push-ups. Within a month, his strength came back, and so did his confidence. Carrying groceries uses your core, arms, legs, and even your heart and lungs. It's a full-body sign of aging well. Want to check it out right now? Try carrying a full grocery bag without stopping to rest or shifting awkwardly. If you can, comment 5 below. That's a rare ability after 80, showing you're still stronger than most. If it's tough, don't worry. Start squeezing a tennis ball and lifting light weights for 5 minutes a day to build up your arm and back strength. Do it today. If you think carrying groceries helps keep your strength and independence, try squeezing a tennis ball today. What do you think of this tip? Share your thoughts in the comments, I'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to hit subscribe and tap the bell for more great tips. Point 6. Climb a flight of stairs without stopping. Here's the 6th ability. Can you climb a full flight of stairs without stopping to catch your breath or feeling unsteady? If you can, comment 6 below, because that's a powerful sign of cardiovascular strength, leg power, and endurance. It might seem ordinary, but climbing stairs is one of the most telling functional movements for anyone over 80. Why? Because it requires your heart to pump efficiently, your lungs to deliver oxygen quickly, and your muscles to coordinate without faltering. It's also a balance challenge, especially as you get older. Many seniors begin avoiding stairs, not out of laziness, but out of fear of falling, fear of fatigue, or fear of being unable to make it. Take Alice, an 84-year-old from Chicago. She used to take the stairs every day, but over time she started using the elevator more often. One day, during a fire drill in her building, she realized she couldn't make it down a full flight without grabbing the railing and pausing to breathe. That was a wake-up call. Alice began walking stairs again, just 1 flight a day. She'd rest halfway at first. But after 3 weeks, she could go up and down without stopping. It changed not just her stamina, but her confidence. If you're avoiding stairs, ask yourself, is it fear or habit? Try testing this ability safely. Walk up a set of 10 to 12 stairs at a comfortable pace. Can you reach the top without stopping, leaning heavily on the rail, or gasping for air? If you can, you're aging in reverse. If not, don't worry. Start by walking up just a few steps each day. Build gradually. Do it today. 7. Open a tightly sealed jar. Last but not least, let's talk about grip strength. Can you open a tightly sealed jar without assistance? If you can, comment 7 below. This might seem small, but it's one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging. Literally. Grip strength is directly linked to muscle mass, nerve function, and even heart health. Studies have shown that low grip strength in older adults is associated with a higher risk of frailty, falls, and even early death. Why? Because your hands are connected to your nervous system in ways that reflect your overall condition. If you're losing grip strength, it often means you're losing muscle elsewhere too. Let me introduce you to Edna, an 86-year-old from Miami. One day, she couldn't open a jar of pickles. Her hands ached, and her wrists felt weak. She thought it was just arthritis, but her doctor suggested grip training. So Edna began squeezing a stress ball for 5 minutes a day. She also did wrist circles and practiced opening jars with a rubber gripper. Within a month, she could open anything in her kitchen, and she felt more capable in every part of her life. Want to test it right now? Grab a jar with a tight lid from your kitchen. Can you open it confidently? If not, start strengthening your hands and wrists with simple daily exercises. Your future self will thank you. 8. Wake up refreshed after a good night's sleep. Let's wrap up with the final ability. Do you often wake up refreshed after a good night's sleep? If you're over 80 and still wake up feeling clear-headed, steady, and ready to start your day, are you surprised to learn this is one of the strongest signs of overall health? This is the ability I said is often overlooked, but it might just be the biggest sign you're aging in reverse. As we age, sleep often changes. But if you're still waking up refreshed, your body is sending a message: I'm still healing. I'm still strong. Sleep is when your body repairs itself. Your brain resets. Your immune system recharges. Poor sleep can speed up aging, raising the risk of heart disease, memory loss, and depression. But good sleep slows aging down and protects you. Let me tell you about Grace, an 86-year-old from Miami. She started waking up groggy, needing naps during the day. Her doctor ran all kinds of tests, but found nothing serious. Then a small change made all the difference. She dimmed the lights an hour before bed, stopped watching TV after dinner, and opened the curtains in the morning for natural light. Just 2 weeks later, Grace's sleep improved, and with it, her mood, memory, and energy got better too. She didn't need more meds. She just needed a better routine. Want to check it out right now? Do you usually fall asleep within 30 minutes, stay asleep most of the night, and wake up naturally? If you wake up refreshed most mornings, comment 8 below. That's not just luck, it's a sign of deep cellular health, showing your body still knows how to heal itself. If it's tough, don't worry. Try going to bed at the same time every night, avoiding screens an hour before bed, and keeping your room cool, at 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit, and completely dark. Start tonight. If you've made it this far, take a moment, because what we've just gone through isn't just a checklist. It's a reflection of your life, your strength, and how far your body and spirit have carried you. So many people believe that after 80, everything has to slow down, wear out, or fade away. But here's the truth. Some of the strongest, most resilient people are the ones who keep showing up. They keep standing up, walking fast, balancing, getting down on the floor, carrying groceries, climbing stairs, remembering clearly, and waking up refreshed every day. If you saw yourself in even a few of these 8 abilities, you're not just surviving, you're breaking through the limits of aging. You're proof that aging doesn't always mean decline. Sometimes it means growing deeper, stronger, more aware, more present, and more alive. And if you notice some areas where you've slipped, that's okay. Awareness is power. Every day is a new chance to rebuild what time tried to take away. Strength can come back. Balance can be retrained. Memory can sharpen. And healing can start again. Wherever you are right now, know this: you're still here. You're still capable. And you're still growing. Did this video help you see your own strength? Comment below which ability you can still do. I'd love to know. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone over 80 you care about. Tell me one small thing you'll start doing today to stay strong, sharp, and independent. Your words might inspire someone else. Thanks for spending your time with me. See you in the next video. Stay curious, stay kind, and keep moving forward, because aging doesn't have to mean fading. Sometimes, it just means rising again.